So friends, again welcome. Hope you are relishing my videos on Finacles and I'm getting good response. So kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the like button and bell icon also, so that you get notifications whenever I'm uploading any videos. So I'll be sharing a lot of information regarding Finacle as well as other aspects of banking like sales and selling techniques, and how to overcome stress while working, what is time management, right? So various topics on banking, also ombudsman, NEFT, RTGS I'll be sharing with all of you. So kindly again keep on making notes of these which I'm sharing with you. Then you can join my website, which is under preparation. It will be launched within 15 days. That is banktaxskills.com. So wherein you'll be provided with the live videos on working on the Finacle system, right? So that will be useful to you. So today I shall be showing you I'll be showing you steps, right? So these are screenshots that I'm sharing with you on the YouTube. Whereas on my website, I'll be sharing you live videos wherein you can see the steps and process where I'll be opening the accounts in real time in the Finacle system that I've got of my own server, right? So process of opening a cash credit account. I hope you know what is cash credit. It is like a running overdraft limit. We give it to business entities so that they can use it for business purposes. There is a lot of transactions taking place, withdrawals, cash deposits, checks deposits, RTGS, NEFT. This is for generally business entities, right? So LLPs, partnerships, OPCs, proprietorships, public limited, private limited, all this they can open this cash credit, and in some banks it is known as overdraft also. So it's like a running limit here, right? So note this command here, HOAACCC. Last CC is for cash credit. So you must have noticed HOAAC is common in almost all the segments of the account schemes. Like savings, it becomes SB at the end. For current account, it becomes CA, right? For cash credit, CC. For overdraft, OD at the end. So we suffix it accordingly, right? So let's go ahead. I'll be sharing you these steps, processes, screenshots. Again, I'm reiterating, I'm launching my website wherein you can see the live. I'll be showing you how to open an account, right? So first you have to enter this, type this HOAACCC menu options. Click on go. So this screen appears on your computer, laptop. Here at the point 1 you can see I have typed HOAACCC. That's for opening of cash credit account. Automatically function becomes open here, right? And I have to fill in, I must have the corporate KIF ID for opening any overdraft or cash credit account. That is essential. So KIF ID, I enter that, right? That I've already generated in CRM module of the Finacle. So I must have this corporate KIF IDs. So this is mandatory for opening any customer's account, right? Scheme code I have to choose. So since I have chosen CC, right, HOAACCC cash credit, to all the schemes, generally we have CC general, CC 100, CC 10, independent slight variations. So most likely you will get only one options. You can select it here. And you can go on the searcher. I call it friend in need is a friend indeed. So anything that you don't remember or you require to select, you can click on searcher, that magnifying glass icon on the system, wherein you can see this. Now there is, in some banks we have this sanction reference number, right? So whenever cash credit overdraft is given to a customer, a sanction is accorded. It is recommended by officer after verifying all the financials or 3 years balance sheets, CIBIL and everything. It is seen whether they are having any accounts, if balance sheets are analyzed, and maximum permissible bank finances decided, right? So we have generally NAIC committee recommendations wherein 20% of the sales turnover is given as overdraft or CC, right? So this was generated as per previous steps. So this way may be depending from bank to bank. So if there is a reference number, so there is a menu command CBRSC wherein you can generate this sanctions reference number. Click and go here. You get the screen, clear screen here. You can see on your laptop here. Function O automatically it has come here, right? KIF ID I have entered, I have to type this manually, right? Or I can go from the searcher also, but it's better to type here. Then sole ID automatically in branch where you're working in will automatically populate here. It is a trading server, so it's 0000 here. Scheme code is CC Gen here, right? CC Cash Credit General, or it can be OD Gen, OD 101, depending schemes of various banks also. Right, so here at the bottom at point number 5, you can see sanction reference number. Why? Which letter this limit has been sanctioned, that has to be recorded, and we have certain options to record who is the sanctioning authority, who is the reviewing authority, right? So again we click on go at the extreme left hand side bottom screen, you can see here, and you will get all these tabs here. Earlier also, while opening current accounts, I had told you general details, interest details, scheme details, account limits, related party details are mandatory, right? So as I told you earlier also, related party details, even if it is a proprietorship or OPC, it wherein only single director or single person is proprietor in the account, we have to visit this. Otherwise, this is for adding any guarantors details. Related party tab details is for adding any directors. There are 2 directors, we can add their KIF IDs here, or authorized signatories, we can add it here, right? So user has to visit all these tabs, and verifier also to visit these tabs here. Usually most of the fields would be populated as per the parameters set as scheme code. So most of the fields will be populated as per the parameters set at scheme code at the central level, at the server level. So don't tinker with any field of your own. You have to fill in the fields only which are required to be filled, like mode of operations, dispatch of statements, periodicity, nothing else, in general details, right? Don't tinker with any other, otherwise this will result in error and you will discover where the error is coming from. Certain data would be populated from KIF of the customer. Whatever you have entered, addresses, his name, surname, prefix, will automatically populate while opening this. As soon as we click on go, those details will be populated here. I hope you remember we had migrated the data from CRM solution to Finacle solution by the command HCCFM. We link the data because we are creating KIF ID in different solution and doing rest of the banking in Finacle. So we have to transfer that data, and it is a one-time activity. Remember this, if you want to edit any KIF ID details, so you do not go to HCCFM again, right? So automatically system is connected with those 2 solutions here. So I told you mode of operations, go on the searcher, if it is self, if it is proprietorship, OPCs, or in case of LLPs, any of the partners, designated partners, partnership firms, any partners, private limited directors, public limited directors, we can choose as per the mandate given by the customer in the account opening form, right? The next tab we visit is interest tax details here, right? So nothing much has to be tinkered up here. You can see here, you see here general details here. You can see here interest details tabs here. Nothing has to be changed here, right? So automatically this will be, most of the data will be populated as has been filled by the bank's server, right? Now in CC, we don't pay any interest, we just charge interest, right? So here account statement is statement here. Dispatch by post, you can see drop down, there are many options. Customer can request for email also, right? So what will be the frequency of sending generally it is monthly, last date of the month or first day of the next month, and if that is a holiday, next day. Only these 3 fields are to be tinkered. Don't tinker any of the rest of the 2. There are 5 tabs in the statement frequency here, you can see here, right? This one. This will be automatically populated here, you can see here, right? So location code is not required. Then nothing else is, this is there. So all these tabs are scheme details, this is for nominations. So proprietorship or OPC can nominate a person, otherwise rest of the entities, LPC, LLPs, partnerships, Public limited, there's no question of nomination in these accounts. So we don't have to be at the tab, has to be nomination as no only, right? And RPD, related party details, this we have to visit here, right? So this is the screenshot that they have given here for interest details, general details, mode of operation, right? So mode of operation is 002. It can be either survivor, it can be anything here. You can see here. So this is the screen that shows your general details only, mode of operation and dispatch of the statement. We don't issue any passbook in the CC or current account here. We charge interest in cash credit account. That's why it is, we have to drop down, we have to select S, that is original account. Means interest will be debited in the same account. Otherwise, in certain countries, the provision is there that interest may be taken from some other account. So customer has that leverage to have that. But in our country, more or less, interest is paid in the same account and interest is charged in the same account. In both the cases, it has to be S original here. Since we don't pay any interest on cash credit overdraft, so interest credit will be masked here, right? So we don't have any drop down options. Only in debit account interest we have this drop down option. We have to choose S as original account. Next, interest calculation. Interest is charged on monthly basis. So in whatever the day of the month that you are entering or opening the account, you have to put in the last day of the month as the next interest calculation date, because interest is charged on monthly basis in loan accounts, right? Then we go on the scheme details. So here you can see right hand side, you can see here interest debit account. Here it is original as original. Here it is masked here, interest credit account. Since we don't pay interest here, right? In savings we had both these, we had to enter in savings both these as S original, right? So don't have to change all the fields here. You can see here pay interest, no, we don't pay any interest in cash credit or overdraft. Savings we do pay, current we don't pay, right? Collect interest, yes, we have to charge interest as per PLR or MCLR, whatever the rate is linked with that MCLR or PLR, depending on various banks, right? Debt acknowledgement date. So this is the date you are opening the account. There is a limitation for 3 years. So Control X, you will get today's date on the date which you are opening the account or the date you have done the documentation. Generally it is the same day wherein we open the account, right? So this has to be there. Don't tinker with these frequency details, interest collection frequencies. Don't do anything. This is all done by the system automatically here. Sanction limit, whatever limit you have sanctioned as per sanction letter. Expiry, generally CC or overdraft are for 1 year only. It has to be reviewed or renewed after end of the each year, before end of the review time, the review period, right? So we obtain another financials, we analyze how is it doing, how the sales are doing, whether profit is there or loss is there, the reasons why it is there. We analyze all that and then we review or renew. We can review for 3 months in case financials are pending, and we can renew after having the financials and analyzing them. Next is account limit tab details. Not much has to be changed here. So sanction limit, here it shows 1 lakh here, right? So automatically it is 1 lakh here. Expiry date, generally this is for 1 year only. Remember this, right? So account health code normal. First time we are giving, it has to be satisfactory or normal here. Don't have to change here. Nomination, you can see yes. But if you are opening a CC account for a proprietorship or OPC, wherein we have nominees, right? So we can put this yes here and go on to nomination tab here. If KIF ID is there, we can enter the KIF ID. All the data will be procured by the system of its own. Otherwise, we have to enter manually by entering the name and addresses of the customer. So this is for scheme details. Right? This is generally for nominations only. All these parameters are fixed by the central team here as per scheme code here, right? So this is the sanction limit here. Document date, there is an option. What is the date of your documentation? Review date. So generally it is 1 year review date, right? Sanction level, whatever the level is, branch level, regional office level, zonal office levels, head office level, depending sanctioning authority. So go on the searches for these levels, document dates, control X, and drawing power indicators. Generally it is derived. Please remember this. Drawing power indicator, this is a very important point to understand here is derived means when we are giving an overdraft or CC limit against stock, right? So we get this right inside on the remarks. You can see here we get this right from the value of securities, right? Whatever the stock is, if the stock is increasing, drawing power will be more, but it cannot exceed the sanction limit. If stock limit goes down, DP may be reduced less than the sanction limit also. Equal means equal to the sanction limit, right? Maintained DP amount is specified in a drawing power field as per the screen. And parent, when we open a tree, limit tree here, we can assign percentage here also, right? So this I'll be explaining when I'll be giving you limit node maintenance, HLNM. I'll be explaining in different videos here. Related party tab details has to be visited mandatorily. This is mandatorily. Even if it is proprietorship or OPC, we have to visit this. So here you get this sanction date, control X, expiry date, right? Now please note it down. Review date has to be prior to the expiry date. Now expiry date is 6th of October 2016 and review date is 6th of April 2016. It can be one day earlier also. It can be 4th of October 2016 also. So review date cannot be greater than expiry date. We have to review before the limit is expiring whether we have to continue with the limit or not. So please, again I am reiterating, the review date cannot be more than the expiry date here. Sanction level, go in the searcher, you get this branch level, regional office level, zonal level, HO level, who is the authority, right? And derived here, you can see DP indicator, right? So this is an account limits. This is very, very important. Derived, equal, maintained, parent. So whatever the, generally we choose derived in case of cash credit or overdraft against stock, or if it is overdraft against FD, we choose it as equal, right? The DP will remain as per the whatever the value of the fixed deposit that we have against as security against OD or CC against fixed deposit. So I hope it's clear. Keep on making these notes down, make it separate diary for this Finacle. So when on my website you will be getting, I'll be showing you live how to open these accounts. So this will be of immense help to you. So this is just a preliminary information, those who are dealing with the loans in the branches. Joint account holder details are to be captured here by linking KIF or somewhere people call it SIF also. This is customer information file. We have to open a KIF ID before opening the account of the joint account holder to the main account. So here we add in the and document tabs, we add the documents whatever we have taken, hypothecation agreement, what all we can keep on adding. There's an add button also there, so you can add these details there also, right? So here you can see here, right, related party details. First, when you go to the related party tab here, first detail will be of the original KIF ID that we have entered while opening the account. Then we can add from your left hand side, we can add from here any director, 2 directors, 3 directors, depending on the public or private limited companies as per the mandate, right? Or authorized signatory or power of attorney account holder. You get this relationship code here. You have to choose from here what is the relationship, whether he is a guarantor or whether he is a director, and you can add and you can type the KIF ID if we have the KIF ID. Otherwise we have to enter everything manually. Addresses and all the fields marked with red asterisk are mandatory, red star are mandatory here, right? So we visited general details, interest details, scheme details, account limit details, and RPD, related party details, and MIS is also very, very important. From bank's point of view, bank wants various information from the system. So what all loans have we given to certain categories of borrowers, what is the rate of interest, what is the return, what is the turnover. So MIS is very, very important, and its document tab details also is very important. So this is here. So you can go on this tab here. You can add as many documents as you like. So you're saving these documents physically. We may get torn, documents may be torn or misplaced. So here it is being entered. It is being saved till eternity here. So document code, whatever document you use, go on the searcher, you get this hypothecation agreement, you get various options are there. You can choose either due date. Generally it is 1 year. On the renewal, fresh documentation has to be done, right? And scan required. If your bank says yes, we'll scan the documents, that is even better. Yes or no. If it is not required as per your bank, make it no, but this has to be done. This is mandatory field here. And we can keep on adding as many documents as we like here, as I've shown you in previous slide here. Here, documents here. Scan, right? Not required. You can keep on adding as many documents as you like. Document code, go on the searcher, you get a lot of list of as per banks. Customization, due date, generally it is 1 year. And you can enter any note here also. This column is there for notes also, right? Due date 1 year. Notes, you can enter any particular. This is saved for posterity here. MIS, I told you, it's very, very important, right? So MIS codes are very, very important. This has to be filled up very carefully, right? So this is for documents. Various MIS codes are there. In which category we are advancing, what type of category is the borrower, and we submit. We get the account number, right? Click on submit here. So you get this MIS code here, various sector code, occupation code, purpose of advance, type of advance. All these are very, very important. And from bank's point of view, please be very, very careful, because otherwise bank will be getting a lot of wrong information, right? In some banks, they have this new code here as for giving grace period for stock statement here also in the system. So note the account number created by the system, and it has to be verified by another user, another officer. It has to be verified. Another process that I told you while opening savings bank account also, same maker can modify before verification also. Suppose I opened an account, I felt certain data has been entered wrongly. Yeah, I have omitted to enter any data. I can enter it myself before giving it for verifications. In earlier versions of Finacle, this was not there. So command for that, like I told you, for savings and current, HOAACC, M for modification, CC is for cash credit. So maker can modify any details and give it to verifier. Earlier it was to be modified by some other user and then again verified by some other user. So that process has been taken care. So this process is similar. जैसे हमने CASA में discuss किया था, this is similar. This previous one is similar to like we had done this, right? So I hope these screenshots are giving you some idea. Keep on jotting down these menu options, fields which are to be entered. Don't enter any other field while working in the branch. Otherwise you'll be getting errors and you won't be able to know where that error is coming from, right? So friends, I hope you are enjoying my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Press bell icon as usual. Every YouTuber says, I'm also saying. Besides that, I'm launching my own website wherein we will have a lot of information, and trust you, because I've been in the training department for last 8 years and I've been a banker for 35 years. So this will be of a lot of use to all of you. Whatever I'm sharing is my endeavor to help you all in your career and life. So thank you, and please do subscribe and like the channel. Thank you once again.